TZ, XP và thay IMF Anh 20 đến Poland in the making. What if XP was never see another cogito? What if it is ban the imesi silent project for 2 decades? Waiting for that moment to a policy the USC financial programming. Let us dig in. Open TZ.
The IMF International Monetary Fund has one mission: stabilize global money plus provide liquidity in crises. For decades, they've relied on SDRS special drawing rights, a basket of major fiat currencies. But cracks started to show in 2008 and again in 2020. Enter Ripple, founded in 2012, but traces of its idea go back further. Ripple's earliest papers Ryan Fugger gives 2000 were about global credit networks. The IMF had already been studying digital liquidity rails in the early 2000s. Coincidence or a roadmap? Declassified IMF papers from 2011 to 2013 mention cross-border settlement without correspondent banks, neutral digital assets to supplement SDRS, private-public partnerships for liquidity. At the exact same time, Ripple was being built. Why $XRP, neutral asset not tied to one country's politics? Near-instant settlement can scale to central bank level. Sounds a lot like what the IMF has been searching for, right? Here's the kicker: in 2018, IMF's Christine Lagarde openly praised Ripple's tech. She hinted at new digital assets complementing SDRS, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum. Ripple was in the room. Christine Lagarde urged, "We should investigate digital currency. If you were lucky, you might meet a fearless girl in New York's financial district." She faces forward, a poetic nod, a message. $XRP's Escrow isn't just Ripple's stash. It's a reserve pool, possibly aligned with IMF liquidity programs. Locked until the system is ready. Think about it. 50 bytes plus $XRP in escrow equals a digital SDR waiting to be unleashed, a safety net for sovereign debt crises. Why else would Ripple structure escrow this way, instead of slow release like most projects? Ripple has met IMF officials, World Bank leaders, BIS governors, Gulf state central banks, Asian finance ministers behind closed doors. At a Swiss conference, Brad Garlinghouse stood beside IMF and BIS leaders, pitching Ripple as the neutral settlement solution. It wasn't Ripple speaking, the IMF invited Ripple. Always behind closed doors, always vague about details. The IMF's endgame. In 2019, Lagarde hinted at IMFcoin replacing or augmenting SDRS. A digital SD are not far-fetched, but possible. Coincidence or the blueprint for XRP's destiny? Replace clunky SDRS with a digital settlement layer. Use $XRP as the liquidity bridge. Run it quietly until the next financial crisis forces adoption. So, was $XRP ever meant for retail investors at all? Or have we just been early passengers on the IMF's long, secret plan? Do you believe XRP is tied to the IMF's master plan, or just coincidence? Drop your thoughts.